The intravenous intelligizer. You remember that debacle?
I can still recall the odor of burning plasma coils.
Still, the disaster did pave the way for the Somno Scholar.
Let's keep the immolations to a minimum this time. Of course, there's the nausea factor we need to resolve.
Oh, yes. Obviously.
Was that a Model O?
If you had it to do all over again, would you have made the original adventure box?
Of course. It was a worthwhile project. The after effects, I don't think anyone could have predicted. I still think you should give the presentation, once we perfect the experiment, of course.
But you thought up this next phase.
I know. I just don't feel like standing up in front of a group of people again. Last time it happened.
I won't act like he did. I promise.
Don't make promises.
While you slumber, why, the Somno Scholar will make me famous. Oh, yes, it'll make us famous.
Yes, but that's not what I meant. Our fame is premature. We haven't cracked memory retention. The subjects are only retaining 40% of the sleep education sessions. We need a device to document your sleep-based lessons and convert them into data you can consult the next day.
And where are we going to get that?
Simple. We use the original Adventure Box framework. We alter it to record active brainwaves during sleep. Then, by linking the rendering to the captured brainwaves, we use the Adventure Box to interface with what's recorded.
The original Adventure Box was a massive undertaking of nuance and complexity. You expect it to be portable?
The Adventure Box was built years ago. Advancements in hardware will make it a snap to convert to a handheld gadget.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
I thought it would have been elementary.
Yes, well... Wart, get off your posterior and retrieve the Adventure Box schematics.
Nimb, put your hardware skills to use by building a handheld display. And lay off the sugary drinks. They make you act like a char. Looking up the data tables, the subjects are only recalling 40% of what the Somno Scholar tells them. We'll have to see if it's a memory retention problem in the subjects or an apparatus issue. I'll start running tests.
Right. Otherwise, we have a bunch of test subjects as dumb as humans running around.
Diagnostic Test 1, Memory Retention Viability. This will determine the maximum memory load for users of the Somno Scholar. Beginning data buffer. Running simulation. Emulation set to typical Asuran brain patterns. Capturing neurolinguistic matrix response in 3, 2, 1. Capture complete. Interesting. But let's see what the next test reveals. Diagnostic Test 2, determining if the Somno Scholar is instigating a performance bottleneck. Activating Somno Scholar architecture, isolating first mnemonic sample. Nominal response, 212 by 145, isolating second mnemonic sample. Exceptional response, 411 by 78, isolating third mnemonic sample. Above average response, 302 by 111, experiment ends, logging data. Now, what does it all mean? The tests are inconclusive.
Which means we don't know what's wrong?
Which means we need more testing. Our problem exists outside of the simulacra we've made. Times like these, I wish we had an unorthodox mind like... No, never mind.
We don't need him. I can be as unorthodox as he was. What if... I volunteered.
Ketto, we aren't the inquest. I don't want you to risk your mental acuity when it's not necessary.
I insist. After all, what's progress without a little discomfort from time to time?
It's not the discomfort I worry about.
You worry about me?
You're a fellow crewmate. I worry about all of us.
Oh. Back at the Creator's Commons. Back with that stupid, flashy abomination.
I know. Nimb told me. Took me an hour to calm him down. He'll be gone soon. Don't go and instigate anything.
He's taunting us. You know that. He's saying, "Ooh, look how great I am. Don't you wish you were as clever as me?"
You're falsely extrapolating on data that isn't present. Drop it. We have experiments to run.
Is what he's done?
If you're referring to whom I assume you are, then stop. It's draining.
Aren't you angry at what he did? I thought you of all people would be agitated, especially after he...
It was a long time ago. Life goes on. Crews proceed, or something like that.